Man, it's hot in here. Dogs snorting and tapping on my floor. Okay, take one. Hi there, it's me, I'm back. This is Jennifer with Maelstrom Fiber Arts. Long time no see. I have been ill. I'm better now, but if you follow me on Instagram, hello Ivy. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that about, I guess it was mid-September, my family and I contracted coronavirus, and I, of course, was the first one to get ill. It is very real. It is not a liberal conspiracy, and it is not like the flu at all. Trust me on that. Now, I didn't have it as bad as, thank God, none of us had it as bad as some other people had it, but it is very different and very weird. And let me tell you something, to lose your sense of smell is beyond weird. I mean, it's just super weird. And I was actually scared for a while that I wouldn't get it back. I went around the house and I was testing it on like the strongest stuff that I could smell, and I smelled nothing. Absolutely nothing. It was weird. That freaked me out, and not being able to breathe really freaked me out. It was no fun, guys. So, you know, take care of yourself, wear the mask, be considerate of other people, and, you know, be respectful. That's just my little rant for now, and I'm speaking from experience. You know, I'm not preaching from a point of view of ignorance. I am speaking from experience. I had it, it's very real, and it was no fun. So, on a lighter note, I am back, I am better, and I am so upset that I had to cancel last month's giveaway. It was awful. I felt terrible, but I couldn't do anything. I was too sick. So everything had to go on the back burner while I recovered. I mean, at one point I was so sick, I was trying to take care of everybody else who was sick while I was sick. I was praying to God that he would, you know, grant me either health or a nurse in a hazmat suit to come and take care of all of us, but that didn't happen. So anyway, I am wearing my sweater that I'm still working on. It is the V-back tee by Jamie Hoffman, and as I've said, I'm wearing it with the V in the front because it's just more flattering for me, and I love V-necks. So it's going really well. I made a lot of progress on it. You know, it's still slow going because it's a huge sweater. You know, I'm not a small girl, so I am not a fan of the short rows, and I'll show you. I'm about 3/4 of the way down, so I've got a little bit more to go, and then I'll bind off for the ribbing for the end, and then I can start on the sleeves, weave in the ends, and I'll be done. So let me show you guys if I can. Well, I guess maybe I can't get that far, but if I show you, like, the front is up a little bit because of the short rows, but now that the short rows have ended, once I start knitting around again, it's going to even out because this back here is really long. So it's a little baggy, but I like it that way. I did it that way on purpose. So it's going to be my comfy sweater. You know, I hope to wear it at Christmas time. the thought of the holidays is making me sad. Number one, it's warm here and it doesn't feel like fall at all. And number two, I rarely see my family. I don't know that I will see them for Thanksgiving or Christmas, and that's really sad for me because, you know, everyone is, we're probably going to go on lockdown again soon, and, you know, I don't want to get my parents sick. My husband is a teacher, and that is how I caught the virus. I got it from him because he got it from kids at his school, and they're passing it around like it's going out of style. So, you know, it's just kids in a school, you know, what are you gonna do? They just pass it back and forth, and that's just the way kids are. So, I am really, really anxious to get finished. And when I do, hopefully by the next vlog, I will have a finished object to show you. Now, I've also been working on a pattern of my own. It is a hat pattern, and it is finished, okay? I had some test knitters on Instagram, gave me really great feedback, loved the pattern, and I've had people asking for it because I posted pictures, but I don't have it up yet because I have a model that is hard to get a hold of. My son, he's been working a lot of hours, so I have Ilea modeling my disintegration hat. It is like a slouchy beret, and this is in my Aran Weight yarn, my Tsunami Aran Weight in my Throne of Lies colorway. And I thought the aqua colored pom-pom goes really, really good with it. So, you know, it turned out really pretty. Now my son saw it and his eyes lit up, and he requested one in a mustard color with a white pom-pom, which I did knit him. So, thank you, Ilea. So I knit him one, and I have to get a hold of him hopefully tonight because I'm going to take pictures. And once I take pictures, I can publish the pattern. Voila, it'll be on Ravelry. So by tonight, guys, it should be up on Ravelry. Now, he's also requested, which I have started, a sweater. And you know, he's a joy to knit for because he truly, truly enjoys and loves and appreciates my hand knit. So, you know, it's no fun knitting for somebody who doesn't wear it. My husband, you know, he's very particular about what he wears, very picky. I stopped trying to dress him a long time ago. I tell you, he's very, you know, here's a story, okay? One time, I suggested a color of a shirt for him. He went on and on about how he'd never wear that color. Oh no, I'm never gonna wear it. Turns around, his birthday came, his mom got him a shirt in that color. Went on and on about what a great color it was. I said, really? You know, I suggested that color to you. Oh, no, you didn't. Yeah, I did. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyhow, Eric likes my stuff. So, I am knitting him a sweater. Let me get the pattern. It is the Selenite sweater by, I will let you read it because I am not going to attempt to pronounce that and get flagged on YouTube for cursing. If they do that. I don't know if they do that. But that is the sweater he requested. You know, he's got his own style. And you know, he's one of those guys that's not afraid to wear a little bit pink, which is cool. So this is the start of it. I could not wait. I bought these tags from Archer Knits on Etsy. I'll let you see. It's got my company name on one side, just buckles on there, and then if you lift it up, I put another message on there. There it is. Oh, it's upside down. Hold on. Right there. So it looks really nifty, and you know, this just screws on, so you can take it off if you want to hand wash it or anything, and I'll be the one washing it anyway. But I thought it was neat because now when I knit things and I give them away, I feel like whenever I die, there's going to be a little bit of me left on this earth, you know. If it's a sweater or whatever, it's going to have my name on it, and that's kind of cool. But this isn't taking me nearly as long. I knit all of this in about 3 hours last night. Now, I love this pattern because it's really cool. It's got this split rib on the side. You can see it's a split rib edging. It's like a broken rib stitch and then just straight knitting from that point up. And on the side, it's got a faux seam, which you just do with a pearl knit purl. And it looks really great. And it turned out, I mean, I may knit more than one of these, let me tell you. This is a nice sweater. Now, if I'm knitting it for me, I don't know that I will do that neckline, the roll edge neckline, because it's just, I don't find those flattering on me. I may do just like a boat neck, or I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. But and I'm not so sure I do that. Now this is gonna look really good on him because he's really slender and he's got that sort of a build where I think it'll look really good on him. So I'm pretty excited about that. And once I have that finished, I will definitely have him on here to model it for you so that you can see just how great it looks. And, you know, excited for my sweater too. So I've been doing a lot of knitting since I've been sick. And one thing I recently finished are these mitts, these fingerless mitts. They are, it's a pattern by, I think her name is Rachel Collado. It's symmetrical braided gauntlets. And I actually had knit these once before. It's got a real pretty braid cable going up the center of each one, and the rest of it is just straight knit. It's got a thumb gusset, which is my favorite way to do it. And of course I put my little tags on the end. Now, I had knit these before and I couldn't find them, which is why I knit a second pair, because, you know, it was really chilly one morning and I was looking for my mittens and I couldn't find them. So I decided this time around to make it with holding a skein of mohair with the yarn, and this is fingering weight yarn. Actually it's no, because yes and no. The yarn is fingering weight held double, and then a skein of mohair on top of it. So the yarn is my fingering weight base, my high twist sock held double, and then a strand of mohair, and it's just a skein of Rowan Kid Silk haze that I had from years and years ago. It was pre-Maelstrom Fiber Arts, okay? It was that old. And I just thought the color was really pretty. It's sort of a deeper pink, and it looked like it would go really, really well with this pink. And I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. So I'm thinking I've got way enough yarn left over, so I'm thinking I'm gonna make a hat one of these disintegration hats to go with this for myself, because I just realized that out of all the hats and mittens and everything that I've knit, I've never made a complete set that all matched. So this time I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna make myself a set. I may make a cowl, not really sure. I have to see how much yarn I have left over. But that's my goal. Anyway, so I've been doing a lot of knitting, and I'm quite happy with it because it helped me to get through all of the endless boredom you get when you're sick. You know, you don't feel good, you're laying there and you just need something to take your mind off things, because let me tell you guys, daytime TV sucks. It really does. I mean, there was only so much. I mean, it got to the point where, you know, with the lockdown, there were a lot of shows that just sort of ended because they weren't able to film the next season or whatever. And so I was running out of things to watch, and I had to get real creative. So luckily when I started feeling better, I started knitting and got a whole heck of a lot done. So you're probably wondering about the giveaway. Say, stop chattering already. Tell me about the giveaway. Okay, here we go. Last month I was not able to do the giveaway for obvious reasons. I was very sick. So this month, to make up for that, I am doubling the giveaway. Okay, it means that instead of one winner, I am going to pick 2 winners. Okay, the rules are the same. You must like the post on Instagram, you must follow me, and you must tag a friend. Okay, that's the minimum. Now, the more friends you tag, each one counts as an entry. I'm doing a random number generator, so the more entries you have, the more likely you are to win, the better your odds, okay? Now, don't think that this is just a giveaway that is specifically for people in the US. It's not. Okay, I've done this a few times before, and twice it was people completely outside the US. I paid for the shipping. It's open to everybody, okay? So this month, I will announce the winner on Saturday, this Saturday the 16th. It is 1 skein of my Seafoam Kid Silk Lace in my Fallen Angel colorway. Now look at that. Is that not gorgeous? I'm telling you guys, the color, the pictures I take online do not do it justice. I really need to take a photography class. That is on my list of things to do, because honestly, I don't know when I'd have time to. I usually just kind of figure things out myself, but this is hard. But anyway, these are the beauties that are up for grabs. So 2 lucky winners will each win one of these. Now, if you want to make, there's a lot of patterns. You know, you can do a lot with mohair. You can knit strictly out of mohair itself and make yourself something lacy, you know, lacy scarf or whatever. A lot of people like myself prefer to just hold it with another skein of yarn, either fingering weight or Aran weight. Aran weight or smaller, I would say, would work. If you're gonna do it with a bulky weight, you might want to use more than one of these strands held with it, because I don't think it would show up very well. But anyhow, if you hold this, you'll get that nice halo effect, like I did with these mittens. You can see the halo is like the fuzzy the fuzzy part of the yarn that sticks up. Let me hold it a little closer. And it's not, I've heard some people say that mohair's itchy. This really isn't itchy. It's super soft. When you get kid silk mohair, it is so soft, and I think it's because of the silk. So don't let the little halo prevent you from trying it. It's really, really soft. It's really luxurious. It almost reminds me of Angora, because Angora has that halo, except Angora sheds like crazy and this does not. So it'll be really, really a nice treat for yourself. So don't forget to enter. I'm going to put that up on the website shortly. I'm going to put this up on Instagram shortly, so don't forget to enter. You know, you have double the chance to win. Now there's 2 winners gonna win this, so don't forget to enter. This is gonna be a great prize. I mean, look at those colors. They're beautiful. As always, I'm kind of sad I'm giving it away. Really sad, actually, but I've got more. And these, oh, just as a side note, these are one-of-a-kind colorways. I do not believe that I wrote the recipe down. This was just something I was playing with. I mean, I kind of know how I did it, but if I made this again, it would be guessing. It would not be exact. So if you really, really like this, I only have a few more up on the site, so you better snag it while you can. And right now I'm having a sale. Everything is 25% off for the month, Cyber Month of Black Friday / Cyber Monday. I don't know. Everything's different this year. So it's just super sale month, okay? 25% off. You don't need a coupon code. Everything is just 25 off. So go snag yourself something squishy and colorful. Okay. The next thing I wanted to talk about are, and I'm just gonna grab a few colors because there's 12 of these. I've got 2 12-piece mini sets up in the shop. These are one-of-a-kind colorways, okay? When I dye minis, it's my chance to experiment. I can play around with color in sort of a fun way, and it allows me the chance to experiment with color that maybe I will make on a full skein later as a limited edition or permanent colorway. So I really, really love minis, and I love minis, especially if you love color work. You know, anybody, that's really, really big now. Everybody's doing the color work sweaters, the color work hats. If you're doing anything like that, I've got 2 mini sets, okay? They're 12 skeins each. One is my Tumbled Gemstone colorway, and the other one is my Candied Rainbow colorway. Now the Candied Rainbow colorway, that's getting a lot of attention. I've sold a handful already, and I only have so many. And like I said, this is a limited edition colorway. I've got a few of the colors here. This is by no means all of them. This is part of the Candied Rainbow. And these are some of my favorites because I love how this aqua turned out with this little bit of, oh, what do you call it? Like an amber rusty color. And then this little bit of lilac, dark lilac. This peachy, neon peachy pink. This blue gray. I've got another one that's another version of the pink. I've got a teal. I've got, this one's really, really pretty. It's a pink with little bitty speckles of some pretty blue. I will put, because obviously I can't hold all 12 of them up, so I will put a picture right here of each set. This will be the Candied Rainbow, and this will be the Tumbled Gemstone. So you can find it at maelstromfiberarts.com, or you can find it on Etsy. And like I said, I'm really happy with it. It's a little different this year because it is on a single ply fingering weight yarn. So it turned out really pretty. Think of those soft single ply roving yarns. So this isn't something you would make socks with. Okay, you could do a sweater with it. Honestly, I wouldn't do anything too hard wearing, because being a single ply yarn, it will have a tendency to pill if it comes into a lot of use. So what I would make with it is maybe a shawl or a hat, you know, an accessory, something that, you know, if you make a sweater, you're going to get a lot of rubbing under the sleeves, for some of us in the belly area, you know, those are places that are prone to pilling. So I would definitely use this for, it would be great as a shawl. Okay, a shawl, a light wearing sweater, a hat, something along those lines. So guys, it's just super pretty. I mean, I'm in love with this color. I just love me a neon peachy pink. It is just pretty. That and that blue. Oh. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I even have a lime green. That is beautiful. I went for some pretty bright colors. I also have been doing some yarn spinning. Now, going with my pink obsession this month, I had a beautiful bat. Get this, I'm tangled. I had a beautiful pink bat with lots of silk, faux cashmere, some Firestar, super soft merino, and I had it in sort of a tangerine pink with little bits of white. And I spun this pretty consistently, which is unusual for me because usually when I spin yarn, I like the texture, and so a lot of my yarn ends up being thick and thin. This one is pretty consistent. I would say it's probably about a DK weight, I would say. Yeah, probably a DK weight in most areas. And guys, I mean, I hate to show and tell and not deliver, but I don't know that I'm gonna sell this. Because, okay, number one, I have never knit with my hand spun before, and number two, this is gorgeous. And I was thinking of all the things I could make with it. So I'm not quite entirely sure that I'm gonna part with this one. I can make more, will make more. If I get requests for something like this, I can definitely duplicate it. I am in the midst of building up my hand spun because I have a very lovely lady up north who cleaned me out. I'm not complaining, it was great. But I have very little hand spun in the shop now, so I had to get cranking away on that. So I finished this and then I did, I'm losing my voice. And then I made, it's a little late now, this was sort of what I call a Franken yarn because it's Halloween colors. And what I did when I spun this, I plied it. I plied 2 strands together and then I plied it a second time with another strand. So it turned out really unique and really pretty. I mean, I guess technically it's a 3-ply. I didn't do Navajo plying. I kind of just did it my own way. And I think it turned out really pretty. Now this will go up in the shop. It would be really great as an art yarn. It is soft. I mean, I've got some Angelina in there for sparkle and but mostly it's a lot of merino. I've got some Corriedale, some silk. Do I have faux cashmere on here? Probably, but I don't see it. Oh yeah, no, I do. I have a little bit of faux cashmere in there, so I don't know. I just think it turned out really, really pretty. So that will be in the shop. And I'm not sure how many yards it is. I do have to count it up. So I will measure that and have that in there shortly as well. So that is all that is pretty much up today. It is a short vlog, but I am starting to lose my voice because my mouth is dry and I have a whole big box of shipment of yarn that came in that I have to dye up for the shop update that is going to happen. So I have a lot of work to do. That's always, but it's fun work, so I'm not complaining. So guys, don't forget about this giveaway, okay? You can win this. 2 chances. You got double the chance to win. Remember, everyone you tag is an entry. And it's gonna be awesome. Oh my gosh, just think of all the things you can do with it. It's great. Okay, so I want you guys to have a super, super crafty day. And I will see you not in another 2 months. I will see you very, very soon. Thank you for joining me and have a super crafty day. Bye-bye.